Get a copy of that one, will you, please? The all-time home run king, Hank Aaron, with the Twins' Al Newman. And here come the Braves now in the top of the ninth, 3-3 tie. And Carl Willis, who's pitched an inning and 2/3, facing 5 batters, retiring 5, facing Lemke. Herb.
First pitch is low. Lemke singled to center in the second, grounded to short in the fourth, and singled to center in the seventh. 9 hits and 19 at-bats for Lemke, batting .474 in the series. And batting left-handed here against Carl Willis. Here's the windup in the pitch. A strike. 1-1. Atlanta, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. The Twins, 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Here's the windup by Willis. The pitch to Lemke. Swung on a pop-up. Center of the diamond. Leas calling for it near the pitching mound. He has it. Lemke pops to Leas. One away will bring up number 4, Jeff Blauser. He batted in the 7th inning for the announced pinch hitter, Tommy Gregg, who was batting for Belliard, the shortstop, and Blauser struck out against Mark Guthrie. Blauser, right-handed batter. Willis delivers, swinging a foul back. Blauser hit .259 during the season, 11 home runs. He was the Braves' #1 pick in 1984 and first came up to the big leagues in '87. Originally drafted by the Cardinals in '84, did not sign. Signed in the secondary phase with the Braves later. Takes a strike. 0-2. Blauser 0 for 4 in the series. Willis delivers. Low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 gone and nobody on in the ninth for Atlanta. We're tied at 3 here in game number 6 of the World Series. A must-win for the Twins. The windup, the pitch to Blauser. It is a forkball low. 2-2. Jeff Blauser, native Californian. And the pitch by Willis. Swing a line drive into center, a base hit. Blauser with a 1-out single here in the ninth. Hit number 7 for Atlanta. And it'll bring up Lonnie Smith, the DH. Number 27, Lonnie Smith, who has homered in each of the last 3 games of the series. Tonight he's grounded to third, been hit by a pitch, grounded into a third to second, force, and had a base on ball. So officially he's 0 for 2. In the series thus far, 4 hits and 21 at-bats, and 3 of the 4 hits home runs. Lonnie Smith playing for his 4th different team in a World Series. The only player ever to do that. Swings hard and beats the foul up to the left of the plate. Well, you wanted to yank one out there. Big swing and hit over the top of the ball. 1 strike to count. Lonnie Smith, who's been in baseball since 1974. He first signed with the Phillies on the first round. Then with the Cardinals, Kansas City, came to Atlanta in '88. 0-1. Carl Willis delivers. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brian Harper now behind the plate for the Twins. Now the birthday coming up tomorrow for longtime Twins fan Art Lent, L-E-N-T-D. Art Lent, who will have number 90. Tomorrow, another one of our avid Twins fans. 1-1 the count here to Lonnie Smith. Carl Willis throws to first base. Blauser gets back. Blauser had 5 steals in the regular season, but he was caught 6 times. Lonnie Smith. Carl Al Willis has the sign. Here's the set and the pitch. Swung on a little bouncing ball out behind second base. Gagne steps on second, throws to first. Double play. Nice play by Gagne again. A ground ball behind second. He got it. Stepped on the bag. Through to first. A 6-3 double play. Atlanta, no runs, one hit, nobody left. We go to the last of the ninth. The Braves 3, the Twins 3. And this is the World Series on WCCO.
Sir, how would you make the all-new Buick LeSabre better for 1992?
LeSabre? The car that's become synonymous with quality?
Yes.
Oh, that's tough.
I know, but use your imagination.
Well, I think safety's important. Make anti-lock brakes available. And give me an airbag, standard equipment.
Well, you read their minds.
And give me the comfort and control of an advanced Diner Ride suspension. And beautiful new styling.
Of course.
Even more aerodynamic.
That's amazing, sir.
Now, I'd add a large, low lift-over trunk for convenience. Give it a roomier interior. Increase the horsepower in that famous 3800 V6 engine. Make literally hundreds of design improvements. And, of course,
you're cooking now.
Maintain LeSabre's reputation,
yes,
which they've been building for years as one of the truly quality cars ever to venture out on the great American road.
How could you possibly have known all that?
I bought one 2 days ago. Know all about it.
Find out more about the all-new LeSabre for 1992 from your local Buick dealer. The new symbol for quality in America.
Yeah, first one on the block.
Flair Heating congratulates and wishes good luck to the American League champion Minnesota Twins. Let Flair, the largest residential carrier dealer in the Twin Cities, install a high-efficiency furnace in your home. Satisfying customers for more than a decade, Flair offers 90-day free financing, free estimates, and carrier's 5-year extended warranty. Flair also provides professional duct cleaning. Call the friendly professionals at Flair 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 542-1166. Flair Heating and Air Conditioning, you can feel the difference.
Buy any Snapper walk mower today and receive your choice of a Snapper recycling kit, Thatcherizer kit, Snapperizer, or bagging kit absolutely free. Snapper push, self-propelled, and mulching models are available starting at $259.95. But don't forget to check out Snapper's preseason snowblower sale going on now at participating dealers. And with Snap Credit, there's no monthly payments until April of '92. Ask your participating Snapper dealer for details. Snapper, anything less just won't cut it. See the yellow pages under lawnmowers for the Snapper dealer nearest you.
Pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the 1991 World Series.
WCCO, St. Paul, Minneapolis at 8:30. The correct time is 10:30:35. We set them back an hour overnight tonight.
The wheels are turning. Alejandro Pena pitching for Atlanta. Mike Pagliarulo pinch batting for Scott Layers. Herbeck on deck. And then Harper. 3-3 tie. Twins have to win or the Braves are the champions. And the Twins have a chance here in the bottom of the ninth. Herb.
Pagliarulo batting for Layers takes the strike. Bags 3 for 7 in the series. 1 home run. Layers tonight at single, bounce to third and single. Number 26, Alejandro Pena into the line of delivers, and Pagliarulo swings and fouls it back, strike 2. Mike Stanton pitched 2 innings for the Braves. No runs, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Pena, who was sensational after he was acquired by the Braves from the Mets, coming down the stretch. In fact, when he failed to protect the lead in the third game in Atlanta, was his first blown save in 15 chances. Pagliarulo takes a high fastball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Quite a good job by Mike Stanton. 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, and 1 strikeout. He really did a great job.
He's been tough every time out. Now Pena has the sign from Olsen, and the pitch to Pagliarulo. Swing and a foul back. Still 1-2. With Atlanta, Pena was in 15 games, pitched 19 in the third innings, allowed only 3 earned runs and 11 hits, walked 3, struck out 13. Pena's checking his sign. There's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. High fastball to Pontirulo. Now Kent Herbeck. His bounce to first, reached on an air by the left fielder Hunter and grounded into a 3-6-3 double play.
Can't say enough about the relief pitching here, Herb. Pena came right at Pontirulo. He jumped ahead of him. He didn't seem to have any fear at all pitching to Pag.
Primarily a fastball pitcher. He will throw a slider, and he has a changeup. And the pitch to Herbeck. Fastball just inside. Ball one. Aguilar in the Twins pen. Kent Merker's warming up for Atlanta. Left-hander. Pena delivers. Herbeck takes high. Ball 2. 2-0. Also right-hander Mark Wohlers warming up for Atlanta. Alejandro Pena from the Dominican Republic. 6'1", 200-pounder. Swings into the windup. Here's the 2-0 to Herbeck. Strike. Just on the inside corner. Herbeck giving a surprise look to Ed Montague. The plate umpire thought that pitch was inside. Pena came up with the Dodgers in '81. Went to the Mets after the '89 season. And the Braves got him on August 29th. The ball gets loose from the bullpen out there in right field. Ball 2 and strike 1 to Kent Herbeck with 1 out, last of the ninth. Atlanta 3, the Twins 3. Pena ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Herbeck. Strike. Fastball over the knees, and it's 2-2. Ball 2, strike 2. And the right-hander Pena delivers. Herbeck takes it in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. 3 balls, 2 strikes. They're playing deep. The outfield slightly to the right. As Pena okays Olson's sign. Here's the windup, the 3-2 delivery, and a strike 3 call. Herbeck had thrown the bat away, thought he had a walk, and he's called out by Montague. He was delayed for a moment before he made the call. And Pena struck out the first 2 batters here in the 9th inning. Now Brian Harper, who batted in the 7th inning for Ortiz against lefty Mike Stanton and struck out on a low inside slider. 2 out here in the bottom of the 9th. On the windup by Pena, the pitch to Harper. Fastball over, strike 1. Relying almost exclusively on the fastball. There's the windup, the pitch to Harper. Swinging a bouncing ball, 2 hops to Blauser. The shortstop will throw it to first base, and the side is out. Short the first to play, a 1-2-3 inning. We go overtime for the second time in the series. At the end of 9, the Braves 3, the Twins 3, and this is the World Series on WCCO.
Gary.
Yeah?
It's your conscience.
Oh, no, not now.
Gee, this place is a mess, and so is this balance sheet.
Look, I'm trying to study my cash flow, all
Well, I
right?
can tell you right now, you're paying out too much for other people's dishonesty.
What?
Don't you realize when people cheat on insurance claims, you pay the price in higher premiums?
Wait, why should I have to pay?
Good question, Jerry.
With the right insurance company, you may not have to. It's true that insurance fraud leads to higher premiums. The good news is the CNA insurance companies are doing something about it. CNA and the independent agents who represent it work hard to control excess cost by combating fraud. Last year alone, CNA saved more than $35 million in fraudulent and inflated claims. That's one more way CNA fulfills its commitment to keep insurance affordable.
So what do I get for being honest?
A clear conscience, Jerry.
Oh.
Ask your independent agent about the CNA insurance companies. CNA, for all the commitments you make.
This is Daniel Pinkwater. I bought this fantastic Swiss watch. It can survive a 14-story drop, waterproof down to 5,000 feet, weighs about a pound. Naturally, when this precision instrument needs service, it's going to the people who made it. I'm not going to let just anybody monkey with it. It's worth $99.95. Your Ford, Lincoln, or Mercury car is a precision machine, too, and worth a lot more than $99.95. When you need service, doesn't it make sense to take it to the folks who know it best? Ford and Lincoln Mercury quality care. It may be your car, but it's still our baby.
Hi, I'm John Madden. You know, I usually don't get excited about 1-800 numbers, especially when people sing them. Why do they do that? But the Walker Advantage Muffler toll-free hotline is different. It's exciting because it tells you where to get the Walker Advantage, the most advanced muffler you can buy, and the only one with Absorbite, a built-in rust fighter. So I'm happy to tell you the number, 1-800-422-2484. Hey, just don't ask me to sing it.
For your nearest Walker Advantage installer, call 1-800-422-2484.
Well, this is the second overtime game. The Twins lost to the Braves 5-4 in Game 3 at Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. The Braves won that game on Jerry Willard's sacrifice fly that scored the game-winning run. So the Twins and the Braves are knotted now. Three apiece, and Rick Aguilera is going to pitch. That was a game-winning hit by Mark Lemke in Game 3. His single scored Dave Justice from second base, and the Braves won it. Then the next night, they won 3-2 in the bottom of the ninth inning on the Willard sacrifice fly. Here in Game 6, the 9-inning totals. Twins have 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. The Braves 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. And it's Rick Aguilera pitching to Terry Pendleton to start the top half of the 10th inning. Herb?
All right, John. Terry Pendleton batting left-handed. He is single to right, hit into a force out, 3-6. Homered over the center field fence with a man on the 5th. Had an infield hit to the right side in the 7th. So Terry Pendleton tonight 3 for 4. Nine for 24 in the series. Terry Pendleton, Ron Gann, and Dave Justice to face Rick Aguilera, making his 4th appearance. Into the lineup in the first pitch to Pendleton. Swung on a ground ball up the middle. A base hit for Pendleton, his 4th hit of the game. And we'll bring up Ron Gant, the right-handed batting center fielder. He has bounced to first, been robbed of an extra base hit on a great leaping catch in the 3rd by Kirby Puckett in deep left center up against the wall. Bounced to short in the 5th and beat out a possible double play ball in the 7th. A very big play because it scored the tying run. He had a ground ball to Gagne, not a real hard hit ball, and the Twins couldn't quite turn the double play as Lemke scored the tying run on the play. Had they completed the double play, it would have been the 3rd out. Gant hitting .320 in the series. And there goes Pendleton, and here's the line driver short. Gagne hits it, and he tags Pendleton for a unassisted double play. The Braves were hitting and running. Gant, kind of a soft line drive to Gagne a few steps towards second. All he had to do was catch the ball and tag Pendleton as he got to second base. And I want to tell you, I think Pendleton had the base stolen had Gant not swung. He got a tremendous jump at first base.
Wasn't any question about it. I mean, Gagne caught the ball, and Pendleton actually touched second, and Gagne tagged him after he had touched second base. And that was a good pitch by Aguilera as a slider low and away. Gant didn't have a real good swing at it, and he just hit the liner right to Gagne at shortstop.
And the pitch by Aguilera to Dave Justice outside, ball 1. Justice has walked, grounded to first, hit him to grounded to second, and then struck out, 0 for 3. Grounded to first to second and struck out after walking in the first inning. The windup by Aguilera, the pitch. Outside, ball 2. And the pitch. Justice hits a high foul on the third base side out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tied at 3 here in the top of the 10th. 2 out for Atlanta and nobody on. Ball 2, strike 1 to Justice. Here's the windup by Aguilera, the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Each team with 8 hits. The Braves have been charged with the only error, which did not trigger the scoring. Here's the windup by Aguilera, the pitch. A high pop-up to left side. Aguirulo waiting. Makes the catch in front of the bag. The side is out. No runs. 1 hit. Nobody left. We go to the last of the 10th. The Braves 3, the Twins 3, and this is the World Series on WCCO.
I, Jack Rooney of Sound Mind.
Sound mind?
Oh, it's my conscience.
What good is a will, Jack, if your estate plan isn't complete?
What?
You forgot long-term care, Jack.
You mean nursing home care? I'm only 50.
You could need it at any time in your life.
But I have medical insurance.
I'll cover it. And long-term care could cost $25,000 or even more a year. So if you're not protected, you could lose the business and your life savings.
Wow, I never realized I could lose so much.
Many independent agents recommend long-term care protection from the CNA insurance companies because CNA has been providing nursing home and long-term care insurance for over 25 years. The kind of experience you'll feel more secure with. CNA, a multi-line insurance group, has over $30 billion in assets, over $9 billion in revenue, $4.5 billion in stockholders' equity, and consistently high ratings.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah?
Well, you still got a quarter, buddy. Let's go call a professional. Your independent agent.
Ask your independent agent about the CNA insurance companies. CNA, for all the commitments you make.
Oh, Beth, I love you so much.
And I love you. Life is so cruel to have only given me one of you. If there was any way, I'd have 1,000 Davids.
Oh, Beth. Oh, Beth. Oh, Beth.
Just a reminder, when you think duplication, think Mita Copiers. Mita, the image specialist. Call 1-800-ABC-MITA.
I love you, Davids.
Chrysler Chairman Lee Iacocca. When we hire people with Army experience, we know we're getting self-starters. People who already know how to motivate themselves. Sears Chairman Edward A. Brennan.
Today's complex business environment requires personnel with discipline, integrity, and a commitment to quality, attributes that are evident in Army alumni.
Fact is, 9 out of 10 employers prefer the qualities that Army training develops. Call 1-800-USA-ARMY for details. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Hitters 9, 1, and 2. Gagne, Gladden, and Knobloch against Alejandro Pena. And a 3-3 tie in the bottom half of the 10th inning. A run for the Twins, and they extend the series to 7 games. It'll be played tomorrow night right here at the Dome. Morris against Smoltz. It's still tied at 3 as we go to the home half of the 10th inning.
And Pena's first pitch to Gagne. A high fastball. Started to swing. No swing. Ball 1. Gags has grounded to third, the second, single to right center. Then turned in some nifty plays at shortstop. One ball, no strikes. Pena swings into his windup, and the pitch to Gray. Swing and a foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, the Braves in the top of the inning trying a hit and run that backfired there after Pendleton's leadoff single. Gant lined into the double play. Chances you take on a hit and run maneuver. So here's the 1-1 delivered to Gagne. A high fastball. He laid off it. 2-1. Ball 2, strike 1 to Greg Gagne. Here's Pena with a wind-up the pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. 2-2 the count. Twins have never trailed in this game. They've led 2-0 and 3-2. Now tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 10th inning. The wind-up. Pena's pitch. Swing a little pop-up. Lemke, the second baseman, makes the catch. 1 away. It'll bring up Dan Gladden, who was grounded to short twice, walked, and hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the 7th, swinging on a 3-0 pitch in that situation. You get the ground ball to shortstop.
Pena is well rested, and he's pitching like it. He's now faced 4 batters and retired all 4. But a lot of times, as both managers have their closers in the game right now, Pena for the Braves and Aguilera for the Twins, they don't like to have them pitch more than 6 or 7 outs.
Fastball outside, a ball. Right now, Charlie Lebrand, who started the first game here, is warming up in the bullpen. Left-hander Charlie Lebrand. Running to Dan Gladden. 1 out, nobody on. Score tied at 3 in the 10th. Here's Pena with a 1-0 delivery. Swing and a foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Manager Tom Kelly said that Game 2 and Game 5 starter Kevin Tapani could also be available for tonight's game.
Braves playing Gladden, maybe a step or 2 to the right in the outfield. As Pena kicks and throws. Fastball, foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So far, Pena just sticking with a fastball. Chuck Knobloch on deck. Pena okays the same from Greg Olson. There's the right up on the Lemke delivery to Dan Gladden. Swing a little tap right side. Lemke in front of it has it. Throws it to Breen for the second out. Gladden rolls out second to first. And we'll bring up Knobloch. So a single to right, grounded to short, fly to right, and pop to short. Game number 6, and this is the 4th cliffhanger type game we've had in the series. The Twins won the second game here 3-2. Then in Atlanta, the Braves won game 3, 5-4 in 12 innings. And they won game 4 in the bottom of the 9th, 3-2. Tied here at 3 with 2 out in the last half of the 10th inning. Chuck Knobloch, 7 hits and 21 at-bats, batting .333 in this World Series. There's the windup by Pena, the pitch.
Where CD audio soothes you. A newer, wider seat, placed no more than an arm's length from the aisle, rejuvenates you. And where on the upper decks of our vast 747 fleet, you'll travel smoke-free. United's Connoisseur class, where attention to detail elevates international business class to its highest promise. Available November 1st on all flights across the Atlantic and most flights across the Pacific. Come fly the airline that's uniting the world. Come fly the friendly skies.
Fly United's connoisseur class to 14 Pacific and 9 European destinations, beginning November 1st. Call your travel agent or United for reservations.
Sir, how would you make the all-new Buick LeSabre better for 1992?
LeSabre? The car that's become synonymous with quality?
Yes.
Wow, that's tough.
I know, but use your imagination.
Well, I think safety's important. Make anti-lock brakes available. And give me an airbag, standard equipment.
Well, you read their minds.
And give me the comfort and control of an advanced Diner Ride suspension. And beautiful new styling.
Of course.
Even more aerodynamic.
That's amazing, sir.
Now, I'd add a large, low lift-over trunk for convenience. Give it a roomier interior. Increase the horsepower in that famous 3800 V6 engine. Make literally hundreds of design improvements. And, of course...
Well, you're cooking now.
Maintain LeSabre's reputation, which they've been building for years as one of the truly quality cars ever to venture out on the great American road.
How could you possibly have known all that?
I bought one 2 days ago. Know all about it.
Find out more about the all-new LeSabre from 1992 from your local Buick dealer. The new symbol for quality in America.
Yeah, first one on the block.
Fans holding tickets to Games 6 and 7 of the American League Championship Series will be issued refunds following the conclusion of the 1991 World Series. Ticket refund information may be found on the back of each post-season ticket. When returning tickets for a refund, please include your name, address, and telephone number with all unused tickets. If you'd like more information, call the Twins at 375-7444. I'll tell you about as even as you could have a ball game after 10 innings. Each team with 3 runs, 8 hits. The Braves were the only error. So we go to the 11th. Let's get over to John.
And the leadoff batter, Sid Bream, was 0 for 3. Aguilera in his second inning of relief in the pitch. It's a fastball low, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Bream tonight. He has hit the ball in the air and is 0 for 3. He does have a walk back in the 4th inning. Here's a line drive, and it'll reach for a base hit. It'll go to the corner. Here's Mack to play the ball. Bream holds at first base, and a good thing he did. A long single. Shane Mack playing a perfect carom in right field down in the corner. Bream had thoughts of going for 2, but he decided against it when he saw Mack play the ball. Now Keith Mitchell is announced as a pinch runner for Sid Bream. So the Atlanta Braves, for the second inning in a row, both times against Aguilera, get the leadoff batter on. And the batter is going to be Brian Hunter. Hunter is 0 for 4. He's hit the ball hard twice, but has nothing to show for it. Right-handed hitter. There goes the runner, Mitchell. The pitch is a strike. Throw to second. Got him! Oh, what a throw by Harper. To Knobloch. And Mitchell is out stealing. And a potential go-ahead run for the Braves is now in the dugout. And there's 1 away and 1 strike to count to Brian Hunter. It's the first time the Braves have been caught stealing in the series. 2-4, Harper to Knobloch. Mitchell is out. And strike 1 to count to Brian Hunter. What a throw by Harper. He got it there in time to Knobloch. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and 2 strikes to count. Brian Hunter, a right-handed hitter. And Rick Aguilera, the right-handed pitcher, ready to work at 0-2. Here's the line by Aggie in the pitch. Foul back and still 0-2. Atlanta had been successful 5 times in attempted steals. But here tonight, Keith Mitchell trying to steal a base. He is thrown out. Harper to Knobloch. Now time is called, and Harper wants to talk to Rick Aguilera. 3-3 tie in the top half of the 11th inning. The Twins led 2-0 with a 2-run first. Atlanta tied it in the 5th with a 2-run homer by Terry Pendleton. And the Twins took the lead on a sacrifice fly by Kirby Puckett in the bottom of the 5th. But the Braves came back to tie it on a fielder's choice by Ron Gant. That scored Mark Lemke from third, and it's been 3-3 since the 7th. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Outside with a slider, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count to Brian Hunter. Greg Olson, the on-deck hitter. We're in the top of the 11th and tied at 3. Here's the line, and Aggie's pitch. Popped up, right side, foul ground. Possible play for Herbeck or Harper. Herbeck calls off Harper and makes the catch. Right in front of the Braves dugout. Harper yelling at Herbeck. And then Herbeck yelling back at Harper. And the big guy, Herbeck, brushes off Harper and makes the catch. 2 down in the 11th, and the batter will be Olson. That ball caught by Herbeck in foul ground.
That's certainly a better play for the first baseman to catch that ball. I'm sure Harper could have caught it, but it's always a little bit easier when you're coming in on the ball, especially with a catcher trying to go out with all that gear on.
Here's Olson. He swings, and it's a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Paliarulo coming down the line. Fair ground. He's got it. We go to the home half of the 11th inning. For the second straight inning, the Braves start with a base hit, but do not advance that base runner past first. Olson is out. The Braves are down in the 11th. No runs a hit. Nobody left. We go to the bottom half of the 11th inning, tied at 3, and this is the World Series on WCCO.
I see you're admiring that little 87 Sports Coupe over there. Huh?
Yeah, I'd sure like to take her for a spin.
Yeah, she's a beaut, isn't she? Gotta love that neo leather interior.
Yeah, it's great. Say, could we actually take her out for a spin?
No way.
Why not?
Obviously, you don't know much about car engines, do you?
Well,
when an engine's cold, all the oil's down in the pan. So when you start the engine, it's just metal to metal. Not a pretty picture, is it?
Oh, yeah, but...
You start the car, you damage the engine. Didn't you know that?
Well, I'm not going to buy a car I can't drive.
So you're saying if I let you damage this car, you're going to buy it? Is that right? Am I right?
No, listen.
70 to 80% of engine wear occurs when you start your car's engine, but Slick 50's 1-quart, one-time formula lubricates and protects for more than 50,000 miles like no oil or additive can. Slick 50, the engine treatment.
Okay, I get it. You want to buy a damaged car. How about if I just grab this tire iron and get...
No, wait. I'll take it.
Slick 50, the engine wear protector, because starting your engine is a terrible thing to do.
Slick 50 engine formula is available at Kmart and other retail and auto parts stores.
John Madden here. You know what would make me like baseball even more? No rainouts. That way guys would slide into second and get covered with mud. Now that's exciting. So is the Walker Advantage muffler. It doesn't quit on account of rain. It's the only muffler with Absorbite, a built-in rust fighter. Heck, the Walker Advantage is the most advanced muffler you can buy. So it keeps on performing, even in the snow. Hey, there's an idea. Baseball in the snow.
For your nearest Walker Advantage installer, call 1-800-422-2484.
State Farm sells life insurance. In fact, State Farm has been protecting hopes and dreams for families for over 60 years. And a State Farm agent is there today with the life insurance value your family is looking for. You see, the cost of State Farm life insurance is among the lowest in the industry. So you get an outstanding value from a company with a long history of financial stability. Isn't that what you want in a life insurance plan? State Farm sells life insurance.
Charlie Liebrand has started game 1 here for the Braves will be their new pitcher. And before the Twins come up in the bottom of the 11th, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the 1991 World Series on WCCO, Minneapolis-St. Paul at 830.
Well, in the other Minnesota-Atlanta game tonight, it was the Timberwolves 121 and the Hawks 106.
11:02.
Bryant pitched 4 innings in Game 1 last Saturday here, and he gave up 7 hits. But he struck out Puckett twice, and that's who he faces to lead off the bottom of the 11th. And Kirby takes a strike, no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. Lebrand also gave up 4 runs, including that 3-run homer to Greg Gagne. Puckett takes a pitch high, and it's a ball and a strike. 3-3 in the bottom of the 11th inning. Not one of the 55,155 has left. They are all here, and they're waiting to find out what the outcome is going to be on this one. Low and 2-1. Nothing fancy about Charlie Lebrand. He likes to work the outside portion of the plate to the right-handed hitters. He has a good slider and a good changeup. He's to the line, and the left-hander delivers. Puckett swings and hits a blast. Deep left center, way back, way back. The Twins go to the 7th game. Touch 'em all, Kirby Puckett. Touch 'em all, Kirby Puckett. And the Twins have won this game 4-3 on a dramatic home run by Kirby Puckett. He's just now getting to the plate, and he touched it amidst all his teammates, and the Twins win the game. Metrodome. 55,155 people are standing and cheering wildly as the Minnesota Twins have sent this 1991 World Series to a 7th and deciding game on one swing of the bat by number 34, Kirby Puckett. A dramatic home run that Herb Carneal just did clear the left center field plexiglass to give the Twins a win 4-3.
That's right. Keith Mitchell, the left fielder, never gave up on that ball. Kirby hit it hard. It was more of a line drive than your typical fly ball home run, though. And Kirby Puckett proving what a great player he is, because he had not had a real good series up in the list game. He was only 3 for 18, but tonight he knocked in 3 of the Twins' 4 runs. A first inning triple, a long fly to center in the 5th, and then the home run in the 11th inning. And boy, this crowd really eats it up, don't they? The Twins battling for all they were worth, knowing that they had no tomorrow. But now it will be Jack Harris against John Smoltz in game number 7 tomorrow. And the Pearls tonight in 11 innings. The Twins 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. 5 left. The Braves 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and 7 left. Aguilera, the winner, and Charlie Lebrand, who was the loser in the first game, pitching to only one batter, Kirby Puckett. On the 4th pitch, Kirby hits the home run to end the ball game. It took 3 hours, 36 minutes, and the plate attendance, 55,000. 1:55. I don't believe anybody's left yet. They're all still here.
And there's no reason for us to leave either, Herb. We've got to just hold it here to let everybody join in on the excitement of the Twins winning this 6th game. There were two things. One, watching Kirby round the bases. Most of the time, he is an unemotional type player. But boy, did he express emotion going around the bases once he saw that ball go. And then the other is that when he came around third, Junior Ortiz greeted him about halfway home. And plate umpire Ed Montague, who was drowned in the series of all the Twins players, just a sea of them at home plate, he almost got crushed in there, waiting to make sure that Kirby touched home plate to make it official at 4-3. Poor Ed Montague, he barely got out of there alive.
Right, the shades of home run that Bill Mazeroski once hit for Pittsburgh.
Very much so.
When it was almost impossible for him to get home.
Here's something, Herb. What about the fact that Kirby struck out twice against Charlie Lebrand in Game 1? And to be very truthful, he really made Kirby look sick of those two strikeouts.
Well, that's true, but again, the great players, they seem to rise to the occasion. You can make them look bad once or twice, but look out. The law of averages is going to get to you sooner or later, and it certainly got to Charlie Lebrand tonight.
It's just incredible. Very few people have left this ballpark. They're still cheering loudly. Excitement reigns here at the Metrodome with the Twins in the victory. This was really something.
Because another cliffhanging type of a game, the Braves, who had their leadoff man get on in the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th inning, but ended up hitting into 2 double plays, in one in the 9th, one in the 10th, and then a runner out stealing in the 11th inning. So the Twins, indeed, after their dismal game on Thursday in Atlanta, 14-5, I'm sure a lot of people were kind of down, figuring that the Twins weren't going to come back, but we saw that happen in 1987 when they lost all 3 to the St. Louis Cardinals in St. Louis and came back here to win the 6th in 7 games.
Kirby has just finished his television interview. He's now walking into the Twins dugout and will go up the runway. He'll go to the in-house interview room to meet the press. Just an incredible finish here. He was the leadoff batter in the bottom of the 11th inning. He was ahead of the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. And then he hit the game winner. Let's pick it up once again as the Twins win it by a final score of 4-3 on Puckett's home run in the bottom of the 11th inning. He's to the line and the left-hander delivers. Puckett swings and hits a blast. Deep left center, way back, way back. It's gone. The Twins go to the 7th game. Touch 'em all, Kirby Puckett. Touch 'em all, Kirby Puckett. And the Twins have won this game 4-3 on a dramatic home run by Kirby Puckett. He's just now getting to the plate, and he touched it amidst all his teammates, and the Twins win the game.
Well, again, such a dramatic ending. One thing, to win a game is it gets, say, a base hit, and then the guy bunts somebody over and they score on another hit, but such an explosive way to end the ball game. All of a sudden, with a score had been tied since the 7th inning, and on 1 pitch, the game's all over in the bottom half of the 11th inning.
And another thing, too, Herb, this World Series has really been great, and you can't take anything away from Atlanta's pitching tonight. You can't take anything away from the Twins pitching, and the way these players have performed in the field has just been incredible what they've done. Really has been a great series, and I think baseball and the fans, they deserve a 7th game between these two teams, and they're going to get it tomorrow night.
No question about that. And so many times, I think I kind of alluded to it on that pregame show. Just see a team get clobbered like the Twins did Thursday night, and then how many times do you see them come back and win a close game in the very next game? That's what happened to the Twins here tonight, a game, of course, that they had to win, and we'll go to the 7th game here tomorrow.
Well, I don't know where we are right now as far as the sequence of the broadcast. We'll find out from our engineer, Pat Swift, at 6:11. I think we need a break, right, Swifty? We're going to keep it here. Okay. We'll just hold it right here. Roy Smalley trying to sing. And, of course, we can get some game analysis with Herb and Roy. Let's do that right now, and then we'll find out what we should do. I'll check with Pat Swift and our studio producer, Sue Fraze. Herb?
Well, Roy, I tell you, I hardly know where to start except for Puckett's home run in the 11th inning. I think that's as good a place to start as any.
Well, it was definitely the Kirby show tonight, Herb. Saving a run, at least one run, and possibly more with that great catch in center field, and then winning the game the 11th. And you know what? It was amazing. When Lee Grant went in the game, I thought back to the first game and how pull-conscious Kirby was up there, way out in front of changeups, and I wondered how he would approach him this time up. And when he, with a 1-ball, 1-strike count, he took a low inside changeup that he had been chasing the first game, and he took it so well. I knew he saw the ball really well that time, and I turned to Christine sitting next to me, and I said, boy, I like our chances right now. Kirby's seeing the ball good, and the next pitch, he got that changeup and hit it out. And he really, really went up there with a great approach, and he's the superstar that he is. It's the Kirby show tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Roy, and we had mentioned, too, that Kirby, although he had struck out twice against Lee Grant, you can't keep the great players down forever.
Well, and like I said, you can really tell the way a guy's feeling at the plate by the way he takes pitches, and he saw all three pitches that he saw from Lee Grant right away really, really well, and he just had to get one over the plate.
Well, I'll tell you, it was, as I said, it was the fourth cliffhanging type game we've had in this World Series. And certainly there were a lot of nervous times for the Twins and their fans in the 9th, 10th, and 11th because Atlanta got the leadoff man on. We'll go to John right now.
Kirby's in the interview room. Is there any way we can pick any of this up at all?
So we can get the ball up.
All right, this is Kirby Puckett.
Pretty good swing on the ball, and fortunately got in the air and it went out.
What did you hit and what were you thinking about?
To tell you the truth, I don't know what I hit, I swear. It probably was a changeup, probably. I really don't know. I know it was up a little bit, yeah.
What about the catch?
Well, it's something that you really can't practice on or anything. It was just instinct. When Ronnie Gantt hit it, I knew it wasn't out. You know, I told myself, just get back to the fence, and give yourself a chance to catch it. And I got back and timed my leap perfect and was fortunate to catch it.
Is that the biggest home run you've ever hit?
I have to say so, yeah. I'm not usually a guy that hits home run to win ball games late in the game, but I tell you what, this is a game I'll never forget right here. This is pretty awesome, and our backs were against the wall, and if we didn't win today, you know, we'd have to go home today, and it's going to be a Game 7 tomorrow.
John. Would you talk about...
I don't know what to tell you.
You're running around the base, pumping arms, screaming, even at 32nd base. What would you say?
Would you tell us what you were saying and thinking as you rounded the bases, pumping your arms and saying something?
I couldn't believe it. I just said, yeah, I finally did something I said I was going to do. I'm such an aggressive swinger. A lot of times I tell myself I'm going to go up and swing at strikes, and I end up swinging at anything that's close. So I was proud of myself. I told myself that I was going to try to get the ball up, make him get the ball up. If he threw it down, I didn't swing at that first one. I took a couple of deep breaths, and I said, okay, if you're going to throw it down there, you can have it. I'm not swinging that ball on the ground anymore.
Okay, Mike. Did you have a hard time?
Yeah.
Did you have a hard time fighting your way to home plate? And who were you pointing to?
Well, I was pointing to my family up in the stands. You know, my wife, and I got people here from out of town, aunts and uncles and mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, and my baby girl was up there too. So there's a lot of people up there sitting up there watching me, and I'm just glad that it's over. I feel like I went 15 rounds with Evander Holyfield. I swear I do.
We'll let you go pretty soon. A couple more, yeah. Were you thinking home run?
Not really. With Chili coming up behind me, all I was really trying to do was just, get on base, man. You know, we've been aggressive ball club all year, and I said, I just want to get on base somehow, full way, just get on base, and got it up and held up in the air, and it went out.
What did Chili say to you right before you came up?
Well, I was going to hit, and Chili was saying, make him get the ball up, Huck. I mean, he's told me that so many times, and I just go, okay. I mean, I'm sure he's probably tired of hearing me, but after he saw me take that first one, I turned around and kind of glanced at him, and he was like, yeah, that's it. Don't worry about it. If he called it, then he can have it. And I told myself I'm going to swing at it down. I was going to make him get it up, and he got it up.
Okay, yeah, all right. Did you talk to yourself at all on these last two games based on how the series was developing?
No, not really. It's pretty much right on the wall right there. I mean, we had to come home and win. I mean, that's the bottom line. We had to win. In order for it to be a Game 7, we had to win 6 first, and now we get a chance to play in 7.
Okay. Steve, the last one, because Bobby Cox and Tom Kelly are both waiting. Did you feel you had to do it with the middle of the order going so badly?
Well, I always say that. It doesn't always work out that way, but I mean, I play hard every day, and I give it my best every day, and some days it's going to be better than others, and I just play hard every day and just hope that everything works out my way.
Okay, we're going to have to let Bobby Cox get up here now, so.
Thank you.
Phyllis Marriage, who is the media relations director of the American League, directing the questions to Kirby Puckett. And we'll let Herb get back to Roy. But I do want to ask you one quick question, Roy. So many times we get letters about people asking us, how do you know what pitch it is where we are? And, of course, we say that we know what the pitchers pitch. They have a curveball or a slider or a fastball or a changeup. And I always marvel at the fact that the hitter, who is right on top of the pitch, so many times doesn't even know himself what he hit. Why is it that Kirby Puckett said he didn't know what kind of pitch he hit? Was he just really under the excitement of not being able to tell? Does he know he hit a changeup?
I think Kirby knew it was a changeup. He's pretty excited there in the interview room, and I don't think he wants to give an awful lot of secrets away. But I would bet my bottom dollar that Kirby knew just exactly what he hit.
And you had a right to Roy saying that when he took the pitch down low, you felt that he was really seeing the ball good, and he pretty much substantiated that with the interview a little while ago. Let's talk a little bit about the 10th and 11th innings, and certainly the Braves helped to run themselves maybe out of a couple innings there.
They really did. It was aggressive baseball. They were trying to win, a little bit unconventional, having the pinch runner stealing in a bunt situation. But I got to go with the manager and his knowledge of his personnel at that. I would never second guess somebody. I think both managers have really, really managed well in these 6 games. And if that had worked, that steal with Mitchell had worked, they were in great shape to win the game.
That was a close play. And then in the 10th inning, after Pendleton led off with a hit, they try to hit and run. And, of course, you take your chances on the hit and run. And Ryan Gann hit the line drive to Greg Gagne.
I really felt like they were running and hitting right there, Herb. I don't think they were going to take the bat out of Ron Gann's hands and make him swing at anything. I think Pendleton runs well. I think he felt like he'd get a good jump, and they'd start the runner if Gann took it, and Gann would try to get a good ball to hit. If he took it, they felt like he had a good chance to steal it. If it was in there, I'm sure they felt like Gann had a chance to hit the ball in between and spur the runner all the way from first. I think that's a pretty good play, a pretty good gamble right there. Just they really were unlucky, and the Braves went the Twins' way most of the night tonight.
Yeah, the old game of inches worked for the Twins there as the line drive was caught by Gagne. He simply tagged Ty Pendleton had already crossed second base. Well, I'm sure the Twins, Tom Kelly, Dick Sutton, everybody have to feel pretty good about Scott Erickson's outing because there were a lot of doubting Thomases before the game as to whether they should even start Scott tonight.
Well, he picked a perfect time to really come back and pitch well, and I think he had to learn an awful lot about himself tonight because Scott Erickson did not have his best stuff, and he took him into the 7th inning. I think it was just a great performance by Scott.
Okay, John.
Tom Kelly is in the interview right now, and I know folks back at the studio and also the network stations were quite behind in breaks, but this is a very exciting moment in the history of Minnesota Twins baseball. Tom Kelly in the interview room.
Can't win the second one until we win the first one. So in essence, we have to play hard today and give it our best shot today. But again, when you get down to 2, that stuff might go out the window a little bit. I think over the long course of the summer, you have to adhere to that theory, that's for sure.
Hello? Yes. Would you talk about Erickson's performance?
Scotty did a very, very, very good job. His velocity was up, the ball was sinking. He hung a couple pitches early and got away with them. Pendleton's an outstanding hitter. He's been taking a lot of pitches, as you